Here's some good news for you. Teachers at Terra High School in Baton Rouge say they are starting to notice some significant differences in how their students perform in the classroom, and they credit it to a new program focused on freshmen for getting them there. Our Chris Rosado gives us a closer look at what's making a difference.
I check in with them on a personal basis, and you get to know your students when you build that strong rapport with your students.
Chandra Hines is a physical science teacher at Terra High School. 2 years ago, the school had a less than impressive graduation rate with only about 30% of their freshmen on track. She and others are doing things differently when it comes to student engagement, taking a more one-on-one approach.
Not just them as a student, but them as a person with boundaries. I always try to go into it as we are all a team. You know, not just you're a team within your group, I'm part of your team too.
Over the last 2 years, Terra High has seen an incredible shift in the culture at school, going from 30% of freshmen on track to graduate to now 90%. Teachers like Chandra are going the extra mile to make themselves available for whenever students need them, even holding office hours for them during lunch.
Just to kind of make sure that they know that they're supported. But again, you know, going to their sports functions, anything that I can do to build that rapport with them and to help them realize that I invested in them as an individual and not just one of my students.
Teachers are also working to do more with getting parents involved, not just for them to know how their students are performing, but to also get a better idea of what they might be dealing with outside of the classroom.
I think the real story is that we had a team that worked together, worked really hard, and made it all about the kids.
Principal John Heyman tells us for the students, this whole experiment they're trying out means better outcomes, whether they know it or not.
For freshmen, it's hard to see that at first, but by the time they're seniors, they have all kinds of opportunities here. Dual enrollment, they have career pathways. Pathways to Bright Future has opened up a lot of doors for our kids. So they may not know it now, but in 4 years, when they wake up that day after graduation, they're not going to be lost. They're going to have a plan, and that makes all the difference in the world.
Chris Rosado, WAFB 9 News.
Very nice there. Principal Heyman also says any school can take this approach as well as, and she also encourages them all to do just that.